Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of the Beginner's Violin Training. I'll be showing you two things. One is how to observe your full tone and semitone on your violin, which is one of the most important things on playing your instrument, being the fact that the violin is fretless, and if you don't observe your accurate full tone and semitone at each point, your playing will be displeasing to the ear. Then the second thing we'll be treating in this section is your alphabet, musical alphabet, which I believe you might have already known that your musical alphabet is from A to G. All right, so you read A, B, C, D, E, F, G. After G, you go to A again. So after a G, you're having A, you're having B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. There is no H or I or J. Okay, so hence you know this. You need to know how all those things are applied on the violin. So we proceed now. I would like us to start with alphabets first. Meanwhile, you can carry your violin like this for the meantime, because it is the best way you can study this. Okay, then later you can now take it to your neck. So what I want us to do is, after your G, we all know this string is G, right? So after your G in the musical alphabet, what should be the next alphabet after G? That is A. So if you said A, you're correct. So after G, your first finger on the string should be A. Don't mind where I'm keeping my finger now. In the course of time, you will know how to calculate that. So my first finger here is what? A. My second finger should be what? B. My third finger should be what? C. My fourth finger should be what? D. Or my open string is also what? D. So my fourth finger and my open string will have to give me the same sound if I calculate accurately. All right, which you're going to know in a short time. So let's go again. G, A, B, C, D, and what? D. All right. So after your D is what? E. Good. E, F, G, A, or open string A. All right. B, C, D, E, or E, open string what? E. After E is what? F, G, A, and what? B, and so on. So I would like to play again with you, or you can get a friend to help you do this. All right, I will place my second finger on a particular string, and you will calculate and tell me what that is. So we'll manage your time. If my second finger is on the fourth string, which is your G, because you count your string from first, second, third, fourth, which is E, A, D, and G. But normally we read the alphabet from G string downward. All right. So if my second finger is here, and I have my first finger up, I want to know what alphabet this should be. What's the name of the open string? G. My first finger on this string should be what? A. My second finger should be what? B. So my second finger is on what? The B. If I put my third finger on the third string, if we're counting from down, which is your D, all right? My third finger is here. What alphabet should this be? We have to consider the open string, which is what? D. Your first finger on that open string should be what? E. Your next finger on that same string should be what? F. Then this string should be what? This one should be what? G. Good. So it's just alphabetically. Let me do one more time. If I should put my third finger on the A string, you know that string is string A, right? My first finger on that, we want to know what this alphabet will be. So my first finger on that point will be what? Good. Which is what? B. My second finger should be what? C. And my third finger should be what? D. So hence you know how to do this, then you are good to go. You can figure out all your alphabet where they are. So even if your second finger, third finger, or what is anywhere, you can get that. So hence you know this. Now, knowing your alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? I told you about semitones and full tones. So we are going to explain what semitone and full tone is. What is a full tone and a semitone? Let me use an illustration. Let's say this is a stick of biscuit, all right? Now, we consider this as a full tone, all right? If I should break it into equal half is what? A semitone, and half is a semitone. So let's say a full tone is a complete note and a semitone is half of a tone, all right? So semitone plus semitone will give you what? Full tone. And there is a way I normally show people to calculate that. Let's consider a semitone to be like the size of a finger. I know everyone have different sizes of finger, but if you have a smaller finger, then I will also explain how you can do that. If you have a big finger, then you know how to manage it. But with that tuner we discussed in our previous class, you can use it to assist you while you look for all your alphabets accurately. So let's consider a finger as the size of a finger as a tone. If this is the size of a finger, another size of a finger will be what? A semitone too. So semitone plus semitone should give us what? A full tone. Now hence you have that in mind. Let's proceed. After the note, because the sound changes after the note, so would advise bring your first finger very close to the note, not on the note, but very close to the note. All right. So hence is there. That is now a semitone from the note. All right. It's a half step or a semitone from the note. For those that have smaller finger, you just have to move a bit forward from the actual point to get it. But like I said, use your tuner or use the keyboard to hear your sound. All right. So you place your finger there. Then this is a semitone from the note. If I should put my second finger, the second finger becomes a semitone from the first finger, all right? A semitone from the first finger. So semitone plus semitone is going to be what? A full tone. Which means this point here where the second finger is a full tone from an open string. So if I should open this hand here, you find out that there is a space here which can occupy one finger. So to observe a full tone from an open string is leaving a space that can occupy one finger. So if I should bring this my first finger to that point, I have observed a full tone from that angle, all right? So I've observed a full tone from an open string. If I do that for the next finger, a semitone from this first finger and another semitone, which is semitone plus semitone is what? Full tone. So if I should remove a space, if I should move my finger, leaving a space that occupies one finger freely, then this point becomes a full tone, which means if I want to observe a full tone with the second finger, I have to push my finger to that point. All right, now this is how I advise you do it. You go open string, you place your first finger very close to the note. You play. You place the second finger very close to that first finger. And that's a full tone, right? Now, bring this first finger to get that same sound you got from your second finger. So that's how you can observe a full tone from an open string, all right? You put the next one, use a semitone from this string, use a semitone from the next finger, then to get that same sound. Now, applying this to alphabets, one thing you should know is your semitone occurs between B, C, and E, F. Alphabet B and C, E and F, while others are separated by full tone, which is to say B and C are very close to each other, semitone apart. E and F are semitone apart from each other, very close, but others are separated by what? Full tones. Hence, you know this, we will now proceed. After your G, the next alphabet is A, like we know now. So from G, you observe a full tone to get what? Your alphabet A, leaving a space that can occupy one finger. Right? From A to B is a full tone. You play and observe a space that can occupy what? One finger. That's your B. From B to C is what? A semitone, which means you are leaving no space. From C to D is a full tone. So I can either use my fourth finger or I use my open string. Alright? Then I go to after D is what? E, which is my first finger, leaving a space that can occupy one finger, which is a full tone. From E to F is what? A semitone. From F to G is what? A full tone. From G to E is what? Good. a full tone. Or same thing applies. After E is what? B. After B is what? C, semitone. After C is what? D, which is a full tone. After D is what? E, which is a full tone from D. Or you play your open string to get your E. After E is what? F. From E to F is what? A semitone. So your semitone is what? Going close to your note, alright, from an open string. That is your F. After your F is what? Full tone G. After G is what? After G is A. And after A is B. So you now know where all your alphabets are. So what you're going to do, practice all these alphabets, both when you're plucking and when you play with your bow. Then get your tuner by your side. As you play, you try to observe if you're getting them accurately. Hence, it shows you the green color, then you know you're good. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been enjoying the lessons, please and please and please, I would like you to go to my YouTube channel, click the like button on the video, click the subscription button, click the notification button so that you will get updates of my new uploads. Then you go to my Instagram, follow, and my Twitter, follow. Thank you very much, and God bless you.